Get the crowd laughing and pumping with the applause. It's David Marks, everybody. Here we go. This guy's good.
Thanks very much, Miles. I'm David Marks, and I'm unemployed. Thank you. But I've got great attention to detail, which makes me well suited to quality control roles. And I'm actually volunteering at the moment. I repack the dishwasher, but my wife does it wrong, which happens a lot. But having great attention to detail means I can really start interesting conversations with things that I've observed. And if you look at all these lights, they're all in a line on the long wall, but they're out of a line on the short wall. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? The other thing I noticed is that everybody at this table that doesn't have white shoes are smokers. All the white shoes people are non-smokers. I told you I could make interesting conversation, party. But being unemployed has given me a lot of time to think about a lot of topics. And I'm worried because my hand wash only kills 99.9% of all the germs. How am I going to kill the rest? Have you thought about that? No. Maybe you can help me out with that, Miles. I'm frightened of the crazy killer font because AI is out of control. You'd know that being in cybersecurity, wouldn't you? Sand deep. That was pretty deep. And imagine if hair was like the leaves on a deciduous tree. Then people would only be bald for 6 months every year. Where's Rory when you need him? Now, I love my wife. And because it's true. And because it was Valentine's Day this week, I wanted to get something that would really help her. And I went to the bookstore and I found a book, The 7 Habits of People Who Know How to Pack a Dishwasher. Thank you. Slam dunk. Oh, Miles, thank you. God, I don't know how to go from here. Now, when I was a kid, talking about work, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a doctor, but I didn't have the patience. And can you imagine if your doctor's surname was Google? Could you imagine going to your boss and saying, a medical certificate, you think you'd approve a medical certificate signed by Dr. Google? No, he wouldn't do it. Now, I'm thinking about changing my doctor. He just doesn't do anything. My advice is don't book in with Dr. Doolittle. That's a bit lame, that one. But I thought about my doctor is not real good, and I'm always waiting. And I was thinking about what I could say to let him know how I really feel. And so I came up with this, when you're late, you lack punctuality. But when you're constantly late, I want to punch you, actually. That was a bit hard to follow. I've been... actually, you know what? I love this quiet time between my jokes, when the audience is thinking, I wish you'd tell a funny one soon. And I'm thinking, I've told all my funny ones, why aren't they laughing? And I know the Taliban recruitment agency is going to be calling me anytime soon because I seem to bomb at nearly every venue I go to. I'm David, thank you.
On for the David Marks, everybody. He just marks the room with laughs. Yeah, pretty good, eh?